It's Rena Ann. I just want to touch on a few things. This is going to be hopefully a short video. Um, I came across, I don't know if you guys have watched any videos from the Young Turks. If you haven't, you should check them out. They're a great site. They give you basically current news events and stuff like that. And they also place their opinion on it and everything. And there's a group of people that does this, and it's very interesting. So once again, that's the Young Turks. And I was just watching an episode from them about this guy. He's a pastor, and he has a YouTube channel, Grace to You, Grace TOUYOU. And in one of his videos, he says that you should hand over your kids or or people you know to Satan if they're gay. He says that you should first, if they come out to you, they say that they're gay, you're to confront them about this. If they proclaim that they're Christian or whatever, you're supposed to confront them about this and tell them that it's immoral and that it's a sin and all this other bullshit. And then if that doesn't work, you go with you find 3 or 4 other people that are also Christians, and you confront this person again, and you tell them this is not the Christian way and blah blah blah. And if that doesn't work, then you just basically excommunicate them from your life. If it's a child, you don't eat meals with them, you don't do this with them, you don't acknowledge them. And then he goes on to say that basically, yeah, you just hand your child over to Satan and you bring them in front of the church. You tell everyone this person is a homosexual, and then you ban them from the church. You publicly humiliate them, send them away, escort them out of the church. Now, I'm sorry. I've grown up going to church, it was my own decision. My parents never forced me to do it. I don't really go to church all that much because of this hypocriticalness, because of all of this bullshit that I keep hearing these pastors saying. Once Iowa started debating about legalizing gay marriage, my pastor brought in this person from, I guess he was a real well-known pastor against homosexuality. And I was curious because I never read the Bible. I knew a few scriptures, but I wasn't really religious. And I asked him, after the sermon, I asked him if he would be willing to show me the scripture. It was in Matthew 26 or something about if a man should lay with a man, it's a mortal sin or something to that effect. And I says, I understand that, but let me ask you something. God is supposed to be this all caring, all loving, forgiving being. Why would he condemn his own people? And if he makes us in his own image, if he makes us how he wants us to be, why would he condemn people that are gay? It doesn't make sense. And he did not have an answer for me. He just kept referring to the scripture. And I said, but you're not answering my question, sir. I said, this is my question. Why would someone, or a being that's supposed to be all loving, all caring, he sent his only son to die for us and blah, 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 why would he be so against people that are gay? If he makes people in his own image, that includes every race, every ethnicity, every sexuality, whatever, why would he be so against people that are gay? And once again, he refused to ignore my question, and he continued to refer to the scripture. Well, the scripture says, the scripture says, the scripture says. And I asked a few people in the church, a little bit later on, I asked them about this. I said, what's your opinion on it? And a lot of them, of course, are conservatives. They said basically the same thing. Well, in the Bible, in the Bible, in the Bible. That's what really turned me against going to church. I mean, you have these people, in the 10 Commandments, in even the New Testament, it says, judge not, yet ye be judged. Okay, how are you going to sit there and claim that you're a Christian, claim that you go to church, claim that you follow the Bible and everything, and then turn around and judge someone because they're gay? That's no different than judging someone by the color of their skin. I mean, I get so irritated by this. I've had friends that are gay growing up and stuff. I have a few friends that are gay now or bisexual. I myself, I'm bisexual. I don't care who knows. And it just irks me that the fact that these people, these Christians that are so supposed to be so righteous and so doing God's will and all this stuff, I don't see Jesus or God or whatever. I don't see them as being this type of person that would, you know, basically ban them or tell them that they're sinful or that they're this and they're going to hell. I'm sorry, excuse me, isn't that judgmental? Exactly. So, yeah, I wanted to make this video because it was really irking me, these people that are so against people getting married because they're marrying the same sex. Who the fuck cares? How are they ruining your life because they want to make their own decisions? My dad, I told my mom when I was a couple years ago that I was gay, or sorry, that I was bisexual. And the first question out of her mouth was why. And it wasn't like to be mean about it. It was just she didn't know what else to say. And so we kind of talked about it for a little bit and whatnot. And my brother, I had told my brother one time, and he had told my dad, and my dad says, "You're really trying to fuck up this family, aren't you?" and everything. And there's a long story behind why he said it that way. But so I kind of tested the waters just a few months ago, and I'm like, well, you know what? What the hell, I said it in a joking manner, but I was still kind of serious about it. My tone was sort of serious, and I'm like, well, I'm bisexual, and he's like, same response. Really trying to fuck up this family, aren't you, Marina? I'm just like, I'm kidding, really, seriously. My dad's one of those people that are just, he's Catholic, and I'm not saying that it's just Catholics. I'm just saying he's Catholic, he grew up in the church and stuff and whatever, and up until very recently, he really didn't follow the Bible or anything, and now all of a sudden out of the blue, he asked my mom for a Catholic Bible. Whatever. To each their own. But back to the topic. To the people out there that are going to watch this video, that are going to, put me down because of what I'm saying and stuff, you know what? If you're really that upset because a man is marrying a man or a woman's marrying a woman, why the hell are you living in America? This is supposed to be a free country. Why does their lives affect you? Why do their views affect your views? They're not sitting there holding a gun to your head saying, oh, you're going to accept this or else. They're not sitting there twisting your arm behind your back saying, oh, I'm going to come on to you just because you're a dude or just because you're a woman or whatever. It's not like that. There was also another episode of The Young Turks where they showed this commercial. It was really, really hilariously stupid. Okay, they showed this commercial that aired in Massachusetts when Massachusetts were, I don't know if they still are, or they were debating on whether they were going to legalize gay marriage, and it aired in the northeast part of the states. I think it was like 3 states, maybe. I think it was like Connecticut, Vermont, Massachusetts. Maybe there's a couple other ones, but it depicted like this black storm cloud above people's heads and lightning and thunder and all this other bullshit, and there was people on there saying gay rights or legalizing gay marriage is going to affect my freedom. I'm worried about my child. And all this other stupid bullshit. Then they air another commercial a little bit later. These 2 boys are playing on a playground. They both fall down at the same time. The mother comes over to her son, and she's comforting her son and everything. She looks over to the other little boy. Where's your mommy? And 2 gentlemen comes up behind him, and they show them not bending down, not cuddling him or anything, basically trying to depict that because a gay couple has, I'm assuming this is specifically towards gay men, because gay men has a child or whatever, they're not going to be as loving or as caring as a mother and a father would be. Fuck you. I don't care what anyone says. I think if you're gay, be gay. Be proud about it. Boast about it. I'm not saying, throw it on everyone else, but I'm saying be proud of who you are. And if you're struggling to come out, you're not sure how your parents are going to take it, just, talk to a few friends about it. Go to a LBGT, I think, or LGBT. Oh my God, I should know that. Go to a meeting. I believe they have like a hotline or something. I'll see if I can find it and post it in the description area. But they have ample, support for you if you're trying to come out to your family, if you're trying to come out to your friends, or just try to get involved with the gay community, or even if you're not gay, even if you're straight, who cares? Support your friends, your family, your neighbors. That's what America is supposed to be about, even though it hasn't been since the colonies. You're supposed to love thy neighbor and all this other stuff, but all the church does is parade around like they're better than everyone else. I don't care what church I've gone to, everyone has something negative to say because someone's gay or because of their beliefs and stuff like this. That's why I seldom go to church. I hate their judgmental nature. I hate the fact that they believe they're above everybody else, that they're better than everybody else, that if you're not living by the Bible, that's a sin. Okay? Once again, I will repeat this. Judge not, yet ye be judged. The golden rule, Jesus himself said. I don't even know what book it's in. I really don't care. But he said that word for word. Judge not, yet ye be judged. Or supposedly he did, because nobody really knows who really wrote each scripture. It's only assumptions. Who wrote what book? Just saying. Okay, so with that being said, if you're a Christian and you're watching this, I'm going to post this to my Facebook page too, because I'm friends with a lot of people that goes to different Christian churches and stuff, and I would really like them to watch this. And pardon my language if it offends you, but that's who I am. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're Christian and you think I'm being offensive or you think I'm being outrageous or whatever, I don't know what to tell you. Leave your comments below. I will not be rude about it. I will reply simply. I won't cuss you out or anything. I will just give my opinion on what I think of your opinion. And once again, do not judge people because they're gay, because it's no difference than judging someone by the color of their skin. And that's all I gotta say. I love you all. Y'all are equal to me, so bye.